Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy IDKTev back with the 5th episode of the podcast series here with I Desire Knowledge, where we desire a lot of things, but the main thing is knowledge. Today, I'm taking a break and I'm giving it to my co-host. So go ahead, co-host, talk to us.
What should we go with? I go by Ant, but IDK Ant?
IDK Ant? Part of the unknown? Is it
IDK
time?
Ant?
Is it time?
Well, we here today, man. We got two special guests today, man. They're also content creators. They love what they do. They got a passion for what they do. They got a drive for what they do. And that's also part of the IDK kind of motive, kind of mantra.
Yes, sir. You know it.
So I'm going to let these boys introduce themselves and we'll get straight to it.
All right, bet. Hey, they call me J Photons. You feel me? You can follow me on Instagram at JadedOfficial, JADEDOFFICIAL_. You feel me?
Hey man, you dig what I'm saying? Hey, it's your boy Peso. Feel what I'm saying? LTG to crew. Hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, we get started with this bit. No doubt.
Like they said, make sure y'all like and subscribe to their videos. One thing I wanted to ask y'all is like, I know that especially like Tev, he's got his own kind of way that he got into this and how he got his passion for all this shit. Like, how did it come about for y'all?
Shit, lack of football. Cause it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Cause I came out here, so I'm originally from Memphis. So man, I came out here just to come play football. Man, that just got took away. So I was like, shit, what I'm finna do? But I remember like during the summer, I was already trying to do YouTube and stuff like that. Like I was doing little small stuff. And then man, one day, I ain't gonna lie, like shit, I was sad. I was like, man, I need to figure out something.
Yeah. I know the exact feeling I'm telling you, boy. About, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If it wasn't for J Photons right here, shoot, we probably wouldn't even be doing what we doing right now. Cause I was damn near finna go to the military. I was finna pack it up, go back to Memphis, no cap.
I mean, shit, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's how it be. That's how it be for real.
I ain't gonna lie. For me, like, I mean, yeah, like after a sense of me not playing football no more, like it kind of like left me wondering, like, what am I gonna do with my life? But I always had like photography and stuff like that, working with a camera or something, like trying to get in the back of my, like some, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just started making videos, taking pictures randomly and stuff like that. I started getting good at it. Then I got put on to this production team. They let me be on tour with like Maverick City, Kirk Franklin for about a month. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, visit a bunch of cities like
Kirk.
You know what I'm
saying? How you just say that and roll over there like it was nothing? Never was working with Kirk.
Shit, I've been seeing you when he's talking about when he says that he's good at taking pictures, y'all. I promise y'all. Hey, this man can take some fucking pictures and he can edit the shit out the moment.
Hey, hey, y'all follow my business page at JETFLIX_productions.
Yes, sir.
And I know y'all was saying that y'all both play football and y'all kind of had this period of time where like that you kind of, I guess at the end of the day, had no motion.
Yeah.
I know how long it kind of took me to kind of get shit going. How long did it take y'all to kind of get back on y'all's feet or kind of get back into the mindset of there is something that I can do outside of football?
Man, it was when the reality check kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, I'm on Twitter texting plenty of the schools. Man, some of them folks that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about even the Johnson, Oregon. Yep. I'm trying to get. But then it was crazy because like no one would hit me back. So I'm just like, what is there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there to do? So then once them folks don't hit me back up, and then you know what I'm saying, talk to my brother, I was like, man, shoot, it's time to start something else.
That's the hard thing about football. After football, like they don't tell you how to get a job. They don't tell you how to live in the real life. It's just boom, you're not playing football. You into the adult life.
Man,
you play college.
It's everyday shit that you start to kind of realize that like when I didn't work out for a year and a half. I couldn't be consistent with it just strictly because like after a while I kind of figured out I was like a lot of like former athletes have issues with like trying to be consistent in that shit or like going too hard immediately to where they can't even go back for a little bit. Yeah. And it's just like little shit like that people don't even realize that you kind of deal with on a day to day.
I ain't gonna lie, for me, with me getting over like the fact that I wasn't playing football no more, it took me a lot, honestly. Like, I didn't think that it would happen that fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in my senior season of JUCO, and, like, I had trained really, really hard. Like, I'm talking about so damn hard for the season because I knew, like, this was going to be my season to blow. Like, I was going to go and get to a D1 school for real. And, like, that shit got cut short, and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, that was, like, there's no other words to explain that. I'm like, damn.
You put your whole life's work into it, and it's just taken so fast. Like, that's the thing with sports, football, anybody that plays. I respect anybody that does it because you're putting basically your life on the line, body wise and mental wise. Because if you really don't know how to handle this adult life and you're just thrown into it, it can hit you for real.
Man, you ever had a Popeye biscuit with the juice?
That's just ridiculous. And like I was saying, it affects everyday life, but there is also like the pros that it kind of gave us as far as something that affects us on an everyday basis as well. Like, what would y'all say is something that like all three of y'all use that like in everyday life or even like in pursuing what we're doing now? What would y'all say that y'all use and could take away from football that was a positive that still runs with you?
What I can use from football is definitely leadership, discipline, accountability, like, you know, some critical thinking. Like, cause when you're out there on the field on defense, especially like when it's like go time, you gotta have critical thinking. Like, nigga, like you either make this tackle or this nigga scoring. Like, you need to go.
It's on you.
So you feel me? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's how to take a hit, how to bounce back up. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, life gonna hit you at the show.
Yeah.
But you either gonna stay down, you dig what I'm saying? Let the trainers come, you know what I'm saying? Or you gonna bounce back up, you dig what I'm saying? So it all just depends on it.
Shit, for me, it was just patience and confidence. Just having to wait to get my time, having to wait to get my spotlight from going to a high school where I'm the starter, then getting into college and I'm not shit. Stars don't matter. What you did in high school didn't matter. Is can you play and can you consistently play over time? And then just the confidence to know I'm that nigga every play I'm out there. Everywhere I'm going, I'm him. Like, everything I do, I have to be the best because it's a competition. You have to put your best out every day. Just as much as the person next to you's got to put their best out every day.
And I like that you brought up the consistency because, like, that was one of the hardest things that I had to struggle with. And, like, it's even nowadays, like, in the real world, like, consistency is still something that, like, it's very easy to struggle with and to have an issue.
Once you stop something from a day, you dig what I'm saying? Then you be like, I just do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow you be like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow again. And shit, about
2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you said, damn, I still ain't doing it.
I'm talking about cleaning once or twice a week. We're talking about getting groceries once a week. I'm talking about only eating at home, not drinking and shit like that. Like,
because look,
just trying to like, it's cool to do it for 2 weeks, but can you do it for a month? Can you do it for 6 weeks? Can you do it for 2 months?
Because you got to build it for that 21 days to make a habit. It's like trying to do your laundry every Sunday. You got a whole fast stack of laundry. It's not gonna work.
No.
I feel like that comes with like age though as well with maturity. Like you just learn how to do them things more like thoroughly, you know what I'm saying?
It kind of just comes to you though. I used to not know how to do this shit at all. Now I found myself doing my laundry every Sunday. Going to the grocery store. I'm actually like planning my life out. I'm like, God damn, I'm old.
making a grocery list, like, you know
what? I got a budget the grocery list. Like, maybe I don't need them cookies today.
I go to the checkout line with everything in my basket, bro. I am not leaving with everything that was in my basket. I can promise you. I'm taking. I'm going. I'm gonna go milk. I'm gonna go eggs. I'm gonna go my meat. Man, and then I started looking at that total. And me and the hot Cheetos are looking at each other, and I'm like, man, I really want to spend $4 on this shit.
And you like, or I could get the budget Cheetos that taste just the same. Yo, shit, the store brand. Come on, I'm on that.
I mean, I know store employees hate me because I be leaving shit everywhere.
Facts.
I left Cheetos in the fucking comforter section. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
I know that you mad.
I'm talking
Come on, now.
Bro, trying to go look for a couch, boy. You see a bag of Doritos in that deal. Right. Telling you, man.
Then you go to the egg section and see like some motherfucking clothes and shit. Like, niggas just be throwing shit anywhere. Like,
The biggest thing with football teaching me all the stuff that it did, just patience. Because now I have to know patience with content creation. It's patience and consistency. Because you could work your hardest on a video, 20-minute video, 10 likes, 20 views, 50 views. Because that's the point we in right now.
Support though, like before we even started though, it's like, why? Like, that's the biggest thing, because I'm like real impatient, but I'm really trying to work on that. Yep. It's like when it comes to the views and stuff like that, and it's like, bro, y'all was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like 3.6. Now we getting like 10 views, and it's like, what's up with it?
By the way, y'all go watch the Funny Match video, get that 3.7K views. Come on.
Yes, sir. Gotta get the views up.
Videos, y'all explain like what kind of videos that y'all be making.
Man, we just got like a broad selection right now. Videos, we just trying to do a little bit of everything and figure out what is like the most in our community. And we're gonna start pushing the videos that way.
What's y'all's favorite video that y'all done?
I like vlogs actually. Like we did a vlog yesterday, and like that shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to my boy Peso for getting that video right.
Oh yeah, well, definitely. I appreciate that, brother. But I think the vlogs and the Find Your Match, like interacting with other folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like seeing them folks get out their comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like they be smooth.
Or like pranks. You know what I'm saying? We had some shit in our bag. We gonna take out soon, but like you know what I'm saying? Hey.
But Ted, was you fucking with when you did the vlog?
When I did the vlog, boy, I didn't know what the fuck to say. That's the only thing. Like with the vlogs is for me, was I supposed to talk to the camera or talk to the people? Like I just had to come up with things to say on the camera and make it able to run together to edit. That was the hardest thing. Like and just what filler kind of things I wanted in the video, because I didn't want to have a 15-minute vlog right now. Really, I was just trying to make it around like 5 minutes. Yeah. Cause like I was sitting there watching fucking David Dobrik. His shit's 5 minutes. Yeah. Right. 2 million views. So if you really just get to the point in that 5 minutes, it could work. But I couldn't edit it down to 5 minutes. So I mean, I got around to 10, but like that was the hardest thing, just figuring out what to put in there and what I was gonna say. But like I really fucked with the vlog like setting.
So I will tell you his like. I'll just say this real quick. His older videos was 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Like, it took a while for him to get to that 5 minutes because you got to be able to create that content within that amount of time. He has so much content just because of the resources that were available.
The trips he's taking, the resources he's got.
Yeah. I think from my experience of like editing videos and stuff like that, like I've learned that like sometimes like it don't really matter how long the video is, but if the hoe is telling like a nice story and it keeps you engaged into it, like that shouldn't matter how long it is. Like, that's why I like movies and shit. Like them hoes be selling out because like the story is really good. So my question to you is, from you in your experience of vlogs and failing and stuff like that, you learn how to tell a story. Yeah. Okay.
It's real easy to start telling a story once you actually just get that first vlog out and see like the flow that it's taking. Because I just have one vlog out right now. But just seeing like the flow of the video, it'll make it real easy to tell a story, because now I can set it up when I'm leaving the house, when I'm driving, when I'm just getting to the crib, dapping my niggas up. Like I can set it all up. You just have to game plan it. It's not one of those things that you could just kind of freestyle. It's just kind of like you could write like a little script for it. Because some of the videos on YouTube, you got to have a little script for it, or it'll just get out of hand.
For me though, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like a go with the flow type of person. Yeah. So with the last one that we did, I was just like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to, like I get a lot of my inspiration from DDG and Castanet. Yeah. Like, I watch their videos all the time, so it's like in a way I kind of mimic what they doing. Like all they doing is this, you know what I'm saying? They got the camera. Hey, I'm finna do this. So yeah,
and then we gonna do that.
In terms of editing though, like I be getting most of my inspiration from the minorities and how they like.
Yep, that's what I was looking at when I wanted to start a YouTube. Just the minorities. I'm like, all right, they're getting to the point in the video. I love how just at the like 2 minutes in the video, next clip, like they really inspire me to want to do this and to just want to put my life out there, because I know I'm living essentially just like them without all the means they got. And I just feel like I can put that on camera, really tell a story with it, and shit, we gonna ride now because that's what I'm gonna do. Like they put the inspiration in my eye for real.
I feel like in today's age, like it's just the easiest time to become a millionaire. Honestly, like you just posting certain things about your life and people to see, and if they really fuck with your energy and who you are, like bro, like you're finna be a millionaire.
But it's harder than everybody thinking you can just record a video, post a video, get famous. Shit, so you gotta edit correctly. You gotta have a thumbnail, title. You gotta do so many things to make it a good video. Not even just a great video, an amazing video, just a good video.
Like the first 30 seconds too, though, because you know, like I heard DC on Flash say it's like everybody got ADHD now. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't interesting to them, they finna go on la la land. You know what I'm saying? So their first 30 seconds, it got to be like
you gotta be.
That's why I started with just shorts and reels, just trying to catch people's attention in 6-7 seconds, and then be able to post that in an intro. And then now my intros are good. Now I just got to get that filler stuff to post it in the middle and still connect and keep the viewer's attention.
That's just a question for everybody though. And realistically, where do you see yourself in the next year this time around?
In the next year, I'm still hustling for this YouTube, streaming, editing. I'm just trying to, because I'm really not worried about the money right now. I'm just trying to connect with people in the same field, just grow with people and grow an audience for myself and just hustle. Like, I just get so much joy from making videos, just from being with the boys, recording videos like this shit. Like, I just be happy in my heart just doing this shit. So, like, the money will come. If I'm truly meant to make the money for that, then it'll come. So I'm just gonna put my talents on the best display I can for the next year, for the next couple years, and then just keep growing from there. Shit.
I'm glad you said that because, like, and we're gonna get back to the question I just asked y'all. But I'm glad you said that because me as a business owner, I'm an up-and-coming business owner.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to get my name out there as well. But it also would be lovely to have like an additional source of income coming in from the work that you put out because like that's your passion.
Yep.
So I'm just having a big debate with myself right now on if I should continue to do free work or I should continue or I should going forward I should start charging. You know what I mean?
It's like the first couple times, because I was talking about the same stuff with like edits, because I'll hit my friends up or hit random people up like, hey, I can edit this video for you. Maybe first couple times just run it for free. And then after like fifth, sixth, or just however many you want to limit it to, just like $10 or $20. Something just reasonable that people could do to just see like, hey, he's not playing, he's serious, he makes good stuff, and it's cheap, so I'm gonna just keep coming back. Then they start referring you to other people.
With a price though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It do.
You can do all the free stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I was just telling my friends like, just send me some clips. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna edit them for you. But then it's like, as soon as I said, hey, just throw me $2. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, $2? What you need $2 for? And it's like, bro, if you support me and you really my dog, like how you say you my dog is, then $2 wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
Because I mean,
why
shit.
you up for $2? Like
My dogs, it's like, I edited a video, I hit them up, I'm like, hey, can I edit this video for you? I'll just put something together. Boys in our group, they're like, hey, let me pay you for this. I'm sitting there fighting them off like, nah, bro, you don't got to send me shit. Like, it's just for the boys. They're like, nah, bro, let me pay you. I'm like, no. I'll be like, nah, like, I ain't gonna charge the homies for it. But I do have to get better with knowing when to put my work for promotion for pay and when to just do it for free. Because our time, all of our time is worth something. All of our time is value, all of our time is money. So eventually we'll get to the point where we're gonna put our display of work on for money.
I feel like, but that's why it's so great to live in your passion and actually try to monetize it because like sometimes it don't feel like you're doing work. Like this is, I love taking pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get to see the shot in the camera, like, and like when I show the picture, they be like, oh my God, like it's so fire. Like this is amazing. That like brings joy to my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serving
from the camera though.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
So with the question that you asked, where do you see yourself in the next year with everything you're doing right now?
Man, I'm playing.
I'm going to get D. He said, let me cook, man. Go ahead and cook. Talk to us.
In the next year, I see myself being deeply more in tune with Clearscope Media, which is my who I work for. Definitely a dope digital marketing agency out in Arlington, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to actually do a real podcast. No, this is a real podcast, but like in like an actual podcast room. Yeah,
like, whole setting with XLR mics, cameras, different angles, everything you need.
Everything.
Kind of like No Jumper.
You know, yeah. Basically like No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? Like Clearscope do that for you.
Okay.
But also personal wise, I see myself for my business actually really like taking off and booming. Like not me out here asking people to do things with me for free, but people asking me to do things for them. Yeah. And they want to give me money because they care about my work and they enjoy my work. You know what I'm saying?
They like who you are as a person. They like what you do, and shit, they're gonna ride with you.
Facts. I see myself in a new apartment with a new car. You know what I'm saying? Just manifesting all that growth and positivity.
Yeah, and you gonna get it. Just manifestation, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I haven't been into too long. I'm starting to kind of fuck with it. And, you know, like, especially when I help out, like, Tev, whatnot, like, help him get his name out there, but also kind of, I am starting to fuck with it, but it's also, I mean, I have to go about it just a little bit of a different way, just off the sense of I'm already in, like, where I need to be doing financially well. Yeah. I'm already in that kind of period. So, I mean, I guess in a year for me, I bartend right now, but I definitely want to I already know I'm pretty much getting a certificate. I was getting a major in computer science before I dropped out and stopped playing. Yeah. So I'm pretty much just gonna get a certificate to kind of finish it off, and have both of them, I guess you could kind of say, but not necessarily a full bachelor's or anything.
Quick question. So what would you do with that degree?